Hey guys, it is Raven. I'm here with our interview for guys, and today I'm here with Shark and Sybyr. How you guys doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, I think I'm just gonna start off the first question by asking you guys. So, what was like the process of making your most recent song, "Caught in the Mix"?
Caught up in the mix. Shit, we make music out the shed right now.
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
I won't explain that anymore. We make music out of the shed, literally. But we just be up. We just be smoking, fucking writing bars.
Yeah, like whenever he plays a beat, I try my best to write to it.
Yeah.
And like
Just
get
play
into a
shit.
flow. Get into a flow.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I mean, usually we collab. I just play some shit. Be like, you want to get on this shit? Be like, yeah, fucking, you right. Fucking get on this shit. That's
tight. That's tight. Yeah. But yeah, so like, also like, I guess kind of like taking it back. What was it like growing up in like PG County?
Shit.
For me, it was. I just really felt what it was to be an outsider. And then, like, I had to really make a way from that and just, like, figure out a way to, I don't know, like, survive the social climate or whatever. And I always had a ear for sounds and shit. And it was just, like, took a while to actualize it and put it into some kind of tangible form, even though it's, like, at the end of the day, it's intangible. But it's, like, I don't know, like, it was very, it was tough, but like only in like a social climate kind of way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, also, I guess like I know both of you guys like met like early on. Both you guys started out producing. So like, kind of like how was like that, like connection like when you met each other? Like kind of like how did you guys meet each other?
I met Shark through Wolf and Leon's Wolf.
Yeah.
And from there, like we would skip lunch. Me and Leon's Wolf would skip lunch and go to Shark's class and like make music in there and shit. Cause like there was like some rooms that we could use.
Yeah, so I met him in like I was like a sophomore when I met him. So I was in 10th grade. He was in 12th, I think, when I met him.
I was a senior,
Yeah. These niggas got me to skip class and shit. But now think about it. But shit was Mr. Hawk class. I was our teacher, and it was like a rec tech class, and it was basically like the music class, like Pro Tools and shit in there, like Pro Tools, fucking like GarageBand and shit in there. We would like edit. Like fucking do dumbass shit in there, but basically like we would just skip like I don't know. He wasn't that strict of a teacher, so we would just skip like Sometimes we would skip literally all day.
Yeah, for real.
Like literally all day in the fucking high school, and then like fucking just make shit or try to make shit. You feel me? It was probably the demo FL Studio and like on the computers type shit or like GarageBand and Pro Tools. Like we don't use that shit, but we were just trying to make music.
Yeah, we were just trying to find a way to make it happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. So kind of like still kind of staying in that like earlier area. So I remember a couple years ago I found the Weird Kid Staircase video. That was kind of like the I think it was like a trailer or something. The Weird Kid project. So like kind of like for you, like what was it like back then and like putting out like your projects under Max 17, like what was kind of like your process for that?
Well, I definitely started writing a lot of lyrics in high school, and then I started recording myself end of 2012 into 2013. So like, would that be junior year? Yeah, junior year. So like, I would use FL Studio, this and that. And I was writing a lot of horrorcore at the time, like, because that's just how I was feeling and shit. I was inspired by Tyler, the Creator, a lot early on. And I don't know, I was just trying to, like...
I mean, there's a lot of horrorcore. I mean, back then, that was, like, the height of the genre, really.
Yeah. So, like, in some of my music, like, I was trying to make songs for ladies even then too, but trying to break out of that just incel wave of shit going on, because like it was very bad for my brain. Like I feel like I got into certain parts of the internet where it was just like too abstract from the real world, and it just kind of unplugged me from that shit. So I needed to like replug through producing for a while and not like through rap as much. But,
exactly.
Yeah.
So back then, I've heard you reference like use SoundClick a lot.
Oh yeah.
So
SoundClick.
like, Shark, did you ever use SoundClick?
No, I never used SoundClick yet, but I was like with him when he was using it. Yeah, I never used SoundClick. No.
So like, what was it like back then? I feel like, because I definitely feel like now, like you guys have a lot more like resources to put out music. Really, you got a lot more ways to promote it. So like, how would you say like it has evolved since then? Kind of like putting out a track and like promoting it back in like, you know, let's say like 2012, 2013. You know, like back then. Like, what was it like? Like, how has it changed a lot for you guys?
Yeah, like now, I mean, well, fuck, I've only been rapping for like 2 years, but shit, now, like, I can't put out a track without, like, fucking, like, planning it for it, like, weeks ahead. Like, it's been, well, I mean, I can type shit, but it's, like, rare. Like, Caught Up in the Mix, actually, fucking Caught Up in the Mix, we just dropped it on SoundCloud first, because we just felt like dropping that shit, but most of the time, like, if it's, like, a song, fucking, like, that you actually care about, it takes some weeks,
Yeah, like you gotta have the whole rollout process and all that.
Yeah, shoot a video for it or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I was also wondering, so, Shark, so you said you met Leon, so, like, when was, like, the first time you guys really connected? Was it in that class when you guys were making music, or was it, like, beforehand?
Yeah, I think... Damn, I feel like I want to say I met I kind of met Wolf like my freshman year type shit, so I kind of knew him, but like 10th grade, like when I was hanging out with him, and then like we met Chase. Well, then like Wolf already knew Chase, so then like once like all three of us got together, that's when like we really started like hanging out and shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
It was these niggas in high school we didn't like. I forgot. I don't even know. I forgot their name. It was like, hold up, because I know you don't want to tell me. Fuck, it was like, what's his name, Izzy or some shit? I don't know. It was like three niggas.
It was like this other group that was making music too.
Type shit, yeah. They were trying to like take our time and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, get the fuck.
And they were really trying to use me and Leon's Wolf to like produce for them.
Yeah, like make beats and shit. Like,
I think I remember you like touching up on that in like the whole classic interview.
Yeah, them niggas ain't doing shit now, so I don't. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you guys got on top. That's important. Bro, you just gotta like push past them. Yeah, like definitely. Like I feel like my high school. Like I feel like I got a lot of people that are like definitely like making music, but I mean like me included. Like there's like a couple groups of people like doing like me. I'd say like my group of people like we're really just doing like more. I don't know. I guess like trap stuff and kind of like more underground stuff, and like the other group of people like they're doing like Detroit style, because like I'm from the area, so it's like they're really trying to like so like that like real like it's crazy out there, like the whole Detroit style of rapping. Like, it's crazy
that music is I really fuck with it. Like Y&J and shit. I really fuck
with
it.
Y&J crazy.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with, like, Babytron at all.
Oh, yeah, I've definitely.
Yeah, Babytron. Yeah. Right, I remember, like, back in, like, 2019, I remember, it was, like, my neighbor or something. He came up to me and he's like, yo, have you ever heard of Shitty Boys? I'm like, what the fuck is Shitty? Who are Shitty Boys? So then he showed me Babytron. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Because, like, around that time, I think it was, like, TJX6 put out Dark Web.
Oh,
yeah. That song.
Babytron, he like the Luca, Tron chick, right?
Tron chick,
yeah. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, like I remember because they put out a song. I think it was Super Smash Bros. Or maybe they put out something before that.
I think I heard that one too.
Yeah. I think I saw World Star. But yeah, like it's like all the Shitty Boys. They got everyone. They got the whole collective on there. Like all three of them. and then they had TJX6, which like back then that was like a huge moment, I'd say, for Detroit. Like just like 4 guys coming together for like a track like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pretty interesting scene. I feel like people don't like really people don't really like pay attention to it a lot. But like kind of like speaking about local scenes and stuff, like how would you say you guys perceive like the DC scene? Like is it something you mess with? Do you feel like you fit in it, or do you feel like it's something completely different from what you guys are doing?
Ooh, for a minute, for a long time, like it felt like okay, so
it's still hard for
it was. It's very difficult, I say,
because we're not like regular. I don't know. We don't like
we just try to be different. The typical demographic.
Like we try to be different. Like niggas just try to be. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they just say what's safe. Like I feel like.
Yeah, what's
I
safe?
Feel like nigga, I feel like nigga hear my shit, and I'm talking about like fucking like being slumped out or like fucking like. I don't know, a bounty on somebody's head or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. Fucking like, I don't know. I feel like it's not cool around here.
And I'm over here just being like.
But I mean, I fuck with
other
it.
Times, like sometimes just leaning on the nonsensical, and it's like I struggle with kind of like bringing that world into reality, or even trying to have something that kind of resonates with the reality of what's going on and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, it's just like. My brain doesn't operate that way anymore. Like it's been shifted since like a long time. So it's just like a crack in it, like an imbalance actually.
Yeah.
So it's like, and like figuring that out. Like I was like dressing a certain way, and I was like, okay, I can't say if I'm from there because they might try to come and jump me or some shit. Like, I was thinking crazy thoughts and shit. And so I was like, I'm from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And then I was just like, and then like that was just like a buffer. Yeah, it's actual.
No, I think I knew that.
Like I just used that as a buffer to be like, okay, this will give me some time to like just I don't know express my shit the way I want to for a little bit. And then like when 2017 hit, shit just went crazy, and then I made the change. And then like I don't know. Now I'm trying to reconnect with the area, but it's like. I don't know. It's still kind of like difficult to tap in because it's like we about business at the end of the day. Like the area is about business at the end of the day. So it's like
I mean, I would like to do some shows, but it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, like I know you guys recently. I mean, I think it was for your album A4L. I think.
Yeah.
That you guys. I think I remember you guys did like a listening party for that.
Yeah.
So like, how have your shows like lately? And also, I know you guys did that show out in LA with NASCAR.
Yeah.
So like, how like as of recently, like how do you like what it like? How have your shows been going? Like, do you think it's going good? Do you have any plans for the future? Like, what kind of shows you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, we always get love at like. Every show we go to for real. The New York show was crazy. I fuck with New York.
Yeah,
like, New York show was the best show I done did like yet. But like the LA show was alright. They was bougie over there.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean LA pretty bougie out there.
Yeah, so I mean, but nah, some of them they fuck with me though. I fuck with them. But shoot, what other shit we did? The Only Bob joint, they was cool. Like I feel like we get love at every show. Like we really love it every show we do for real.
Yeah.
People hear the music.
But yeah, so I actually had a question from a underground artist. So he's kind of like within like I don't want to call him a hyperpop artist because I know people don't like being labeled a hyperpop artist. But I don't know if you guys have heard of Funeral. He's like within like that. He's within that kind of like hyperpop wave, like pop scene. I'm gonna just kind of refer to it as underground pop. Just not to like I don't like putting people in boxes and stuff like that. But so he said so he's like Anti-World, like you guys are like huge influence on like not only him but like a lot of people in the scene, especially I think with like albums like Hell Horse and like Anti-World, like those albums have like inspired like a whole new generation of like underground artists. So like I guess his question is like, are you guys like fully aware of like the impact that like your music has had on like the underground?
So I feel like we stay humble. Like we don't want to get too like high-headed, but nah, like I know. Like, bruh, we've been doing this shit since like 2014, 2015. Like, niggas would have like, I mean, a lot of niggas done like came and went, like for real. Like niggas would have, like he been my friend since fucking sophomore year in high school. Like he was a senior, but I was a fucking sophomore. So like, fucking I don't really got no other friends than fucking like him or Wolf. Like for real. Like it's a bunch of niggas I talk to, but like, bruh, yeah, niggas would have
Yeah, absolutely.
They would have quit like after, you know, after going through everything. Like,
shit, I've been rapping since like 2012, so it's like really end of 2012. So it's just like
pretty much almost time.
I'm almost hitting that 10-year mark, and I'm like,
I mean, and we done did a lot of shit.
What I'm going through right now, like nothing's comfortable. What I'm going through right now. It's a shit show. So
I mean, we done did a lot of shit.
So it's like it's hard to like kind of focus on like the next generation and shit, because it's like we got problems, like, and like it's just that. It's just that's pretty much it. Like,
exactly.
There's just shit going on. Like we live our day to day, and it's just like I don't think about like, oh my god, this and that. But,
yeah. I mean, like Sada lived in Chicago for I don't know how many years you lived in Chicago.
Yeah, I even lived in Chicago from like 2017 to like 2019.
Yeah, I think I remember you mentioned that in your Mascarilla interview. Like when you that was like 2018. I think I remember.
Yeah,
mentioning that.
Before that, when I was 18, like we just had like all of us just went to Texas for real. We just like tried to live together. It was just like, you know, it was crazy and stupid. We were just niggas like trying to be together. But I mean, we went to fucking Texas and like fucking took all our shit. Fucking how long was he over there? Like fucking 2 months maybe, if that.
I was over there for months.
Yeah, no, you was in Denver and shit though.
Yeah, I went to. It was like Oakland, then Denver, then Texas, then back to Denver, then back to DMV type shit.
Yeah.
So, do you think you guys are gonna like maybe just like from now on like just be chilling in the DMV or around the DMV, or do you feel like there's like a different place like in the future you would want to like move to?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I move. I mean, if it's necessary, I move. Probably.
Yeah.
If it's necessary.
It was necessary.
I mean, it's cool around here. I fuck with it. Like, I grew up around here. I knew.
Yeah, I grew up.
I mean, we know everything around here. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's easier,
Yeah, like and plus I have certain people moving to New York, so I kind of needed to stay out here anyway. So.
Oh, yeah. Shit, if anything, we go to New York or fucking Cali or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, New York's like only like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, I fuck with New York. I live in New York.
Yeah, New York's fire. It's tight. I got a lot of family out there. I like going there. I've been there like 4 or 5 times. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like I've been there a lot, definitely, and I feel like I vibe with New York a lot because you know, like I used to like I don't think I want to live there. Like it's like real expensive, but like I remember like when I was younger, I wasn't really vibing with New York just because like. For me, like, I mean, I don't live in, like, I mean, I'm from the Midwest, but, like, I'm not from, like, a small-ass town.
Yeah,
but, like,
Detroit.
It's, like, like, I mean, I'm not from Detroit itself. I'm from the area. But, even then, like, I still live in, like, one of the biggest cities in Michigan. So it's, like, for me, it's, like, New York, like, even then, it's, like, a whole different world.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. But, yeah, I think, like, the biggest reason I wouldn't want to move there is, like, the rent. But I vibe with the culture a lot. Like, I love going there.
Yeah, I fuck in New York, man. Yeah, free K-Flock, man. Free K-Flock.
Yeah, bro, free K-Flock.
Yeah,
bro, I remember, I just watched a video on that, like, the other day. Like, the whole K-Flock situation.
Yeah. You know K-Flock?
Yeah, I just heard about him, like, the other day. Like, I'm not really in the drill scene that much.
For real.
But...
Nah, you gotta watch that video, what's that video called? It's called like In Fashion or some shit like that. But like, you know, he said everything that he did. Like basically, he said like, you know, what got him in jail.
Yeah,
so
that's
like kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I was showing my man that the other day.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, I think I know what the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I remember like. I mean, I've heard so many like self-snitching cases. I mean, I don't know if you remember that one dude, Nuke Bizzle, back in like 2020.
Oh
like,
my god!
The dude who got like $2 million from like
PPP.
Yeah, PPP, and the PPP loans.
Yeah,
and. Bro, homie like literally made an entire music video, like step by step laid it out of how exactly it did.
That shit I remember, bro. That shit was crazy.
Bro, that dude is dumb as hell.
Damn.
But yeah. Oh, here's a question. I probably should have Shark. I probably should have asked you this earlier.
Yeah.
In the interview, but it's actually we share the same birthday. Which is
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, which is 19th? Pretty crazy. Yeah, the 19th, November 19th. Yeah. So, like, what'd you do on your birthday? Like, were you just chilling, or you like go out, or?
Oh yeah,
like,
I was with my girl. She took me to a Wizards game.
That's what's up.
It was Wizards versus Heat. They were down like 20. They came back. I feel like if I wasn't there, they wouldn't have came back like that. You feel me?
Yeah, bro, gotta have that shark.
Yeah.
That shark breach influence. Oh yeah. So talking about, I realized I called you Shark and not Shark Breach in the beginning of the interview.
Oh yeah.
But like, I'm still getting used to that because I'm just used to calling you Shark. But yeah, but yeah, like, what would you say like influence like that change from like Shark to Shark Breach?
Yeah, Shark Breach. I don't know. That was my producer tag, and I started off
Shark Breach.
Yeah, type.
I love that. That's one of my favorite
iconic tags.
Like,
that's so iconic.
Like,
bro.
you can go back on this nigga's songs like years and years. Using that tag. Like,
bro, that tag is crazy.
But I mean, I just did it because like that was the tag for real, and then Shark. Nobody was ever gonna find me under that. So yeah.
So like, where did the name like Shark come from, or like Shark Breach itself?
Shit, where did it come from? Shit, we thought of it together, for real. I was just thinking of, like, something, like, fucking, like, dangerous and, like... Because, I mean, I knew, like, what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about, like, fucking what I did, like, drugs, fucking what I think about. Yeah, like, what I think about, yeah. Like, fucking, what I think about. So, like, dangerous, fucking hurtful, even, like... all that shit. Yeah. I was just thinking like around that. The shark is like the most like feared type shit. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like most feared animal.
Yeah, but I mean, I was thinking of like a name. It was fucking because I was just Quan at first because my real name Daquan, but they call me Quan still. I was just Quan at first, and then that was lame. So, and then what was I after that? I was like some other shit after that.
I don't remember the in between. I don't know.
I remember I was just Quan at first, and then that was just lame, so I just started Shark. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, I feel like if I would have changed to Shark Breach sooner, then it would have been better. But the beginnings.
So like, where did like the breach part? Like, where did you put what was the connection where you put Shark and Breach together?
Yeah, shit. I think it was just where I got the tag from. Honestly, yeah, but like I don't know. I fuck with the word. Yeah. So, I mean, when I used to play Call of Duty and shit, and fucking I would play that like the campaign and shit.
Oh yeah, bro, I love the campaigns.
Yeah. Like you would like breach the door and shit, and then like when you breach the door, shit blow open, and then like you fucking shoot everybody in the room type shit. Yeah, I mean, so shit. Yeah, that's what I think of.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, do you remember like where you get the sample from, like?
It was from like a documentary,
nice.
Like a Shark Week documentary or some shit. I don't want to sue me, so we might have to cut that part out. But it was like a Shark Breach documentary. Yeah,
that's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. So, like talking about like stuff that's like more recent. So, what was kind of like the process of like making like Anti-World 2 or just like the deluxe itself, like kind of like the whole album?
With those projects, I was looking for a way to give me some time to work on something else. So I haven't played chess before, but like I'm trying to actually like play the type game like it's some chess or some shit like that, and I'm just learning as I go. So I'm just using honestly at this point I'm just using some things to serve as buffers before I lay down the next like big idea that these motherfuckers would take in stride within the next like 3-4 months after it's out. So it's like I'm trying to like keep everything tight knit right now, close ship, and like really lock down on everything because like you got NBA YoungBoy out here looking crazy.
I was about to ask about that. Like, what did you think when like that whole NBA YoungBoy, like I think it was like blacklisted. That's what he called it. Blackballed.
Oh,
yeah, blackballed. That's it. So like, kind of like, and I remember seeing a bunch of people on Twitter like comparing. It's like, oh, like he trying to copy Sybyr. Like Sybyr did it first. Like, so like, what was your reaction when that like whole thing happened?
I just took the tweet from a college kid, and then I just typed in with the emoji beside it, and then from there I was just like, I'm gonna just pin it, and then just leave it there, see what people think of it, and then I went to some other artists, some other rappers live stream. I went to some other rappers live stream and shit. Yeah. He's not affiliated with him or nothing, but I just went to their live stream, and then he was just talking about how labels are just pushing everybody out. Except the ones that are signed. So like once I came across that information, I was just like, okay, things are starting to make sense. Yeah. So it's just like they just want motherfuckers to exit and shit. They're just trying to make the whole shit shut down and not grow from there type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I feel like they're trying to do, but they fucking with a nigga that got too much willpower because I've been producing since 2008 or 2009. So that's already over 10 years, and then rapping for almost 10 years, and learning about internet marketing since like at least 2010. So they fuck with a nigga with knowledge, so it's not gonna stop. Like I'm gonna keep coming back. Type shit.
So like kind of like talking about like internet marketing. I know like I think the past couple of years like you've been like really deep in like the crypto scene and like forex trading. So like how would you say like what was kind of like your influence, kind of like your inspiration to like start like exploring kind of like I guess like investing in like online investing spaces?
I'm not too well versed in forex. Like I have a very hard time in it, but like outside of that, like I'm working on building some type of crypto portfolio so that way I have something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And because people have been telling me, like not telling me, but I've been seeing some different musician people or people that doing multiple things, like getting to this sort of economics and getting to the market. So I was just like, I wonder how to do that. And that way, because I feel like that's my out right now, because like everything else, I feel like I've kind of exhausted. Like I kind of exhausted having an excuse. So I feel like that's where the pressure's coming from too, because like I've exhausted all excuses. So it's just like I have to go into something that'll feed me, so I could put it back into the business. Because all I had to do is reinvest back to the business, and it's game over for real. Because it's like that's what I'm playing now. So again, it comes back to chess, and like again, I'm learning as I go, so they can do whatever they want with the information. So it's just like it's turning into a game. It's really turning into a game now, and me compartmentalizing it into a game is like, okay, I'm going to learn you, I'm going to play you, I'm going to beat you, type shit. It's just like that's my whole process with like not even the industry as a whole, but just the epitome of the pipeline from underground to mainstream, or not mainstream, but underground to like visible type shit, you know?
Yeah, I'd definitely say, like, I mean, definitely, like, both of you guys I feel like are starting to, like, really break. Because, I mean, you were put on, I think it was, like, the Hyperpop playlist. Like, the Mill got put on the Hyperpop playlist. So, like, definitely...
Thank you guys. Spotify for artists, thank you guys.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know if you would classify yourself within that scene. Because definitely...
Oh, this is fun. Yeah, this is fun. So this is the fun. Like, it's like, at first when I was doing all the crazier shit, like the heavy shit, it was just like, all right, he's doing this, and then there's 30 other people doing that shit, and then those other 28 just got on, and then I'm left over here like, what the fuck's going on? Like, and then like, now I feel like there's a second wave.
Yeah.
But I have to see ahead. So it's like, okay, if there's a second wave right now, what is the third wave going to look like, and what might the fourth one even be, and like the traces of it.
Alright, so I realized I forgot to plug in my camera mic, but like my good one, which is the one I'm using right now. So that's a rip, but I'm not gonna scrap it because that was a good first half to the interview. Yeah. I feel like I don't wanna cut that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave that in there. I apologize for the technical inconvenience, but yeah, now we got the good
EQ or some shit.
Yeah, I'll try to fix in the EQ, something. But yeah, it's not gonna sound as good, but this camera I've actually found has a pretty good microphone, so that's what's up. That's what's up. But all right. So anyways, I guess like kind of going back to maybe like some of your older stuff. So like I remember like Hell Horse, that like had like I feel like that had a huge impact on the underground. You know, I always see like when people are like talk about like I'd say like their favorite albums from you, I always see Hell Horse come up. Yeah. So like what was like the process of like making that whole album?
It was a creative freedom that later I had to struggle with down the line, but it stemmed from creative freedom in a sense where I was experimenting with a new DAW, Ableton at the time. Like I was like probably a year in, or close to a year in, by the time I was like doing Hell Horse or recording Hell Horse, and then I was really taking my time with it, which is the key. I was taking my time with it, so I was like, okay, let me experiment with some functions because I was fucking with the Ableton's master channel, the automation in that, and I just love Ableton's automation. Not saying FL's is bad or anything, but Ableton's is like kind of see through. You click a button and it pops up, and it's just see through, and so you could like bend it from there. You take your pencil tool and then you draw. So that's what I was really doing. Like I was just being creative in Ableton and just letting it unlock. And then I was just like, okay, let me lay some vocals over this, and not even like let me lay some vocals over this. I was trying to talk about some kind of emotions that I was feeling at the time because, let's see, Hell Horse came after Anti-World. So around Anti-World, I was just dealing with like a breakup, and I was still dealing with remnants of that through Hell Horse. So I was just on some kind of evil shit with some of the lyrics, but overall, it was just a very experimental type of album. Yeah. And that's what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be just something. Like, just something. Like, do you like it? Do you not like it? I wanted it to be, like, pivotal instead of, like, of, like, too edible. Yeah.
I totally agree with that. But, yeah, it's, like, kind of, like, interesting, like, seeing the impact that album, both Anti-World and Hell Horse, have had like since their release. Like definitely, like I've always seen people like play those songs, especially. I've kind of noticed also like I'd say like another like project from yours that was very like influential. Definitely like Latex Shoddy, that one. Especially like Then We Get Nasty. I feel like that song's been going crazy for a really long time. So like I guess like with that EP, definitely like there's been a lot of growth between like Hell Horse and Latex Shoddy, and from Latex Shoddy to Anti-World too. So like what would you say like at your point when you were making like Then We Get Nasty or just the entire project of Latex Shoddy, like what was kind of like what was that process like?
I wanted to just talk to the ladies a bit, type shit. That was my goal. And then some songs, like a couple songs. I believe Ice Castle was probably the oldest song on there because I was holding on to it. And then by the time I was recording Then We Get Nasty, I was just like, okay, what am I going to write? Like I made the beat. What the fuck am I going to write now? That's always the struggle. So it's like, Okay, what am I going right now? I'll say. Let me just say some fucking cutesy shit and this and that. Then when I got to the smoothie line, I was just like, okay, honestly, who in the fuck puts wine in a goddamn smoothie? I just had to have that thought of myself before I laid that down. And I was like, you know what? It's silly enough. Let me just keep this shit. And then I just roll with it.
That shit is so funny, bro.
I just roll with it. But yeah, I was just like, that whole EP, I just wanted to talk to the ladies a bit. You know?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah. But yeah, so kind of like going back to Shark. So I noticed this is someone who, this is kind of like a more personal question because this is someone that I'm just kind of like mutual with. So how did you ended up meeting Delusional Path? Because I know he was one of the prods in your song Either Or. So like, how did like you meet him?
Yeah, that was like through Tobin. Tobin did a collab with him, a collab beat.
Nice.
Yeah, it was Either Or. It was a song called Either Or off Shrinkage. I dropped that in like June or some shit.
Yeah.
He just did a collab with Tobin. Yeah, that's how I know him.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But shout out Tobin too.
Shout out Tobin. I've known of Tobin since Max 17 days.
Time ago.
Damn, that's crazy. Long time.
I fuck with Tobin heavy. Yeah.
So how did you guys like meet Tobin and like kind of like connect with him?
Well, I haven't met him yet, like face to face, but we knew each other off of Facebook, YouTube, and was it SoundClick or basically like YouTube and Facebook, or was it Facebook? But basically YouTube, like
all them shits,
all of them. Like it was a weird. And 2012 was a weird time too because like we all the producers used YouTube, SoundClick, and Facebook at the same fucking time, and SoundCloud, I think. So it was just like we were all using these platforms at the same time, and then we were connecting with each other on this and that. Some of them collab with each other, shit and that. Yeah, it was a crazy fucking time. 2012.
But so like I remember like we're not weird Raider Clan. Raider Clan was like especially active on like Tumblr and like early kind of like Denzel Curry and stuff like that. Where I know I'm thinking this making me think of the line can't find my Tumblr but I deleted it. I think it was like can't find my Tumblr because I can't find my Tumblr because I deleted it. That's on Teach Me to Be Lonely. So like, was there ever like a point where you were active within like the Tumblr music scene in like the late 2000s, early 2010s?
Yeah, I was active, all right. Yeah. Oh man, I just
used Tumblr for porn and shit.
I had a natural.
I mean, who didn't?
True, that too. But I had a natural liking towards Tumblr. Like I wish people still used it. And I feel like it'll get used again.
No, but, when they took the porn away, niggas.
Oh yeah, when they took
when they took the porn away, like that was like a majority of their base.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true. That's right. I forget about that. Like, but yeah, I like the art side of it too. Like,
oh hell yeah!
It was just like cool ass shit. Like I didn't see this before.
Yeah.
Like that's the element I got from Tumblr. It's like damn.
It was like Instagram. Like
it's like Instagram. But like you can post videos, you can post
pictures,
audio and shit. Like it was a beast. But damn, they fucked it up for real. But I had a monolith on Tumblr and shit. It was
crazy.
It was insane.
I feel that.
There's so many email addresses. It's fucking crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah. But so like,
shout out Tobin though.
Yeah, shout out
Tobin. I feel like I'll probably use Tobin for the rest of my rapping life. Tobin, my name. Tobin, that nigga.
Yeah, shout out Tobin. But yeah, so kind of like going back to your album Shrinkage, like what was like the process of making that?
Shit, that was during the summer. See, I don't even remember for real. Like I feel like I was with like my ex-girl. I was like super depressed during that one. But like I remember the last tape, A4L. I tell you about that shit. I made most of that when fucking my girl left, and she fucking like her family like went on vacation or some shit. So like she just left the house like to me, like I was like house sitting and shit. So I brought my niggas over, of course, and so it was just like him and like Wolf over there, like over in the house for real. So most of the songs like I made like during like that week for real, like when we were just like in the crib, like
just chilling.
Yeah, just making songs, together. Yeah, because we usually don't really get a crib like to like
just make stuff.
Yeah, like day and night type shit. But yeah, like if we get a chance, then we will.
Yeah, that's what's up. I definitely think like just those like lock in studio sessions, like that's where you make the best stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so kind of like how have you kind of like I guess like what I'm trying to ask is like how has like A4L like impacted your career? Like do you feel like it's like really helped you like grow a lot as an artist?
I mean, yeah, I feel like I'm still like growing. Like every tape I put out, I feel like I'm just waiting to put the next one out because it's like I feel like.
I mean, absolutely, it's just like next step ahead.
Yeah, I feel like just like it just get better. Like, you know, because I work on shit a lot. Like fucking like my girl be mad at me. Fucking like I'll be out in the freezing cold, like working on shit like. Well, like I said, like we work in a shed, like literally. Like I mean, so I bring my computer out, you know, because I can't record with like my family and shit, like in the crib. So fucking, I just be out in the freezing cold, fucking 2 a.m, like in the shed, just like fucking recording now. Yeah, I mean, but like, yeah, it just gets better. You know, I feel like when you put the work in, like this shit'll come.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel
like, yeah, niggas don't complain. I just be making shit. Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, like I really feel like it's like hard to like find a space, like especially like if you don't got like a crib to yourself, like like finding the space and the time to like actually just have your own zone.
And it's like if I get that, then like I'm gonna stay there, like fucking like you guys. He be with me, like it be cold, like we be in that bitch recording, like.
Warming up with the music, bro. Gotta make that heat.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what's up. But so kind of like going back to, and we were talking about this earlier when we first linked, but like I Don't Like You, and this is like again a personal question because that's personally my favorite song, also my favorite video, I'd say, just out of all the, like I don't know, like even though it's not the most like. Obviously, like, you look at I Don't Like You compared to the budget of, like, The Mill, you know? Like, The Mill, it's really got, like, a whole storyline, and, like, there's, like, it was, like, really well put together. So, like, kind of, like, back then, what was your process of, like, making music videos or just, like, making songs? Especially, like, what was, like, the process of making that particular song and video?
You can go, but I was literally skipping school when we were shooting that video.
Oh, nice.
I was dead. It was like the middle of the fucking day. Like we just went to the park. Like I was just.
Oh yeah, that's right. But the process for making that song was just like, all right, let me make some shit that'll probably go up, and then it was just like, okay, let me not, because at that time I felt like I was being too nonsensical with certain raps. And then on my emotional shit, I was just like, okay, that's cool. That's some emotional shit. And then like on the shit where I'm like trying, then it's like, damn, I sound like I'm actually trying. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna subtract a whole bunch of shit from it, and then just do something that's like dead simple. So I was just like, I started the melody and shit, made the beat, and then I was just like, okay, I'm gonna use this beat. And then like I was just looking out my window looking out the window of the fucking dining room and shit. And it was like, nothing to say, I'm gonna just let the beat decay. Nothing to say, I'm gonna just let do the whole shit. And then from there, I was just like, okay. And at that time, with music videos, I was like, I was doing some wild shit. Like, I was doing surveys for some money and shit. And that's how I bought like my first camcorder to shoot my Max 17 videos. But later on, I was just like investing, like selling stuff on eBay and doing things like that. And eventually, I got a camcorder with some infrared on it.
Oh, nice.
And I started shooting like walking around, rated under, and around this time of I Don't Like You, I probably had another camcorder or something like that. I was just moving them around and shit. And we went to this field, like in the middle of our city and shit, and not in the middle of our city, but in a part of our city and shit, and we just shot it there, and in my head I was like, okay, when I want to edit this, I want the blue sky to be my green screen. That's all I was thinking. Like it was just like I wanted something to be my green screen, and then I was recording. It was weird because I was recording myself walking towards the field, like not towards the field, but walking on my way to the field. And I would record the tops of trees, like, okay, let me just walk and record. And then I would use those shots as the green screen to the blue sky in the other scenes where we were in the field. And then he was with us, skipping school, like you said. And then, like, Devin Will shot it. So, like,
Devin Will shot that?
Devin Will shot
Shout
it.
to him, bro.
Devin Will shot that one. And,
I know Will shot it, damn.
yeah, like, Devin Will shot that one. And then, like it was weird because one of the dudes that we know that made music with us too and shit that we didn't like as much, like he was like he was by the area. Yeah, we saw him, but he didn't see us. Like, at that time, we heard he had something like a strap on him, so it was just like, oh, okay. So he just on the lookout.
We saw him walking down the street like he was like singing music or something.
Yeah, he was singing. He was like listening to somebody and shit. Loud as fuck on their headphones. So.
Should have ran up on that nigga.
I mean, if he had a strap on, that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, no, I don't know if he did. He's probably just talking for.
Yeah. No cap. But yeah, like that's kind of crazy. Like just like watching like the progression of the videos, and I guess like kind of talking about that, like. What was like the process of making the mill video? Like you guys actually shot it in like an actual mill, which I thought was really cool. And like had all the extras and stuff, and and, like they're wearing the masks. They had all the, and I remember the scene like the chains hanging from the ceiling. Like that's probably like one of my favorite parts there. So like, what was like the whole process of that video, and like what was like your like artistic like. I guess like vision with it, like what were you trying to communicate with it?
Damn, the mill, shit. I wanted to first shout out Jack Rodier for shooting it.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Mosh Pit for helping us for additional help with the lighting and things like that. And shout out to everybody that was a part of that experience. It was something new for me. Like it was a different level for me. So
yeah, absolutely.
Like after the song was made, I was like, okay, we need to do something about the video. And I was talking to my manager about like we did some artist services where we just did certain things to get the song out to as many people as we could. Yeah. And with the music video,
it was on Spotify too.
Yeah.
By then,
yeah. Like we did a whole bunch of artist services for different like placements and stuff. So when Jack sent back the treatment, I was like, okay. So this is how it's done. So this is how it's done type shit. And then I was looking through it and I was like, okay. And at first, like there was like people with like tattoo faces and shit like that. I was like, are we going to get those masks? In the back of my head, I thought we were going to get those masks and stuff like that. But, like, no. Then we thought of, like, the party theme of it. And then it was like, okay, like, yeah, this could be something different. But it's still, like, it matches the treatment. But it's like, okay, we just doing that. And we pieced it together. He found a location. And then, like, we got to it. And then it was just, like, from there, we were just like filming it.
Was it free? We shot it at? Huh? Was it free or y'all had to ask somebody?
We had to ask somebody and pay them to rent it out.
Yeah. Again, locations can be hard sometimes. Like, I mean, I've never rented out a location to shoot a video, but like I always, it's hard finding like areas to like that fit the theme of the video that like nobody's around, so nobody's bugging you. But, yeah, it's. I mean, I always like.
It's a different process.
Yeah, it's a whole process. I mean, I know for me, like when I shoot videos with my homies, I also shout out to my homie 1221. That's my homie for real. I've all the videos I've shot for him. But like going around our city and stuff, I mean, like Detroit's got a lot of places where you can shoot, and like even our city too. Like there's a lot of places that you can shoot videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So like it's just about like scouting out locations, I feel like, and like especially like if like you don't got a lot, like I definitely don't got money to rent out places to like shoot a video.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's hard to like, I mean, like really like it's got to be like a big song, like if you're gonna like really put the money down to like go crazy. But yeah, like definitely like doing stuff like that, I feel like location's like really important.
Yeah.
And it's not exactly like where you do it, it's like how you use it. Cuz like you could take like an empty ass field and make a crazy video like you guys did with I Don't Like You. It's all about like how you put it together.
Yeah.
And like you could really use like a blank white room and then use that like the experiment with lighting and then like on set and also post effects, and you can like make a crazy video out of like literally not out of pretty much almost nothing.
Yeah, that I said. Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I mean that's just like my personal like opinion on it. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, like definitely for real. Like, kind of like moving on to another question. I was kind of interested. Sybyr. Definitely, like, you've done a lot. Like, I feel like you have, like, a really big Russian fan base. You spent a lot of time. Like, you even have, like, a, I think it's a channel in your Discord server, like, specifically for people to, like, learn Russian and speak Russian. And also, I remember a couple of years ago, I think you were trying to learn French, was it?
Yeah.
It was like, French. So, like, kind of, like, learning languages, like, what inspired you to do that? Like, take on that?
I was interested in the benefits of it, like the neuroplasticity and being like flexible with your brain, and it was just also like another activity to do just to keep me busy type shit, because it's not like when I stop doing stuff, it's just like I do nothing. I still watch shit, but I just, I do my own thing for a little bit, but I want to have my brain like get stronger and stronger because I need to get used to the pressure, because the pressure is only going to get more crumbling as I go up. So it's just like I need to take the time to like fucking do an activity that could benefit my brain and possibly maybe reverse some shit or maybe give me back some memory that I forgot about or some shit like that. So it's like
exactly.
Yeah, that's what really inspired me to go after languages was that brain benefit right there. And I was just like, okay, yeah. And I still remember some words from French, like I remember some words from Russian, like shit like здравствуйте, привет, or some вы гостинице, or like вы гостинице, that's hotel. Собирайте. I forgot what собирайте meant. Спасибо. I was trying to figure out what thank you meant.
Спасибо.
I was trying to figure out what thank you meant. Спасибо.
Yeah.
Спасибо.
Yeah, I'm not. That's like one of the few words I know in Russian. And then I'm thinking back to your French. I just remember that video. I think you're saying
we're not
shit.
Cooking. Oh man,
they were like,
I love mad. I love mad.
That shit was. But yeah, I remember the cooking one too. Like, yeah, there was like a while. Like you were like making videos and stuff. Like, do you think like you're ever? Do you have any plans of like making like YouTube videos like not related to your music? Kind of like just more like other stuff you're kind of interested in?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, because it's like, what else am I going to do? Realistically, what the fuck else am I going to do? In my brain, I feel like I've exhausted all my excuses. So it's just like, fuck, dude, you gotta do it from the ground up again. It's like, fuck. Like, I can ask some people, and then the people that's asking me, it's like, what the hell, man? But it's like, if I would have asked people, like, what would I get? Type shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck would I get? So it's just like, okay, I gotta figure it out. So it's like, most definitely. And I don't want people to mix the audiences, because I'm not into all that, because a lot of them are weak-minded, honestly. Sorry to say, but a lot of people are just weak-minded, and Absolutely. It's not healthy. It's just not healthy. Like, imagine like our great grandparents and their time, like they had to deal with a lot of shit. So it's just like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Like we just got to deal with a different type of pressure. It's not all bad. Yeah. I mean, it's not all good, but it's not all bad at the same time. It's just like how you perceive it. Like, do you see yourself? Do you see a way out of it, or do you see like yourself ending type shit? Like,
exactly.
That's really what it is and shit. Like,
but yeah. So for you, Shark, is there like anything that like besides the music, like something you like to do in your free time, something to just keep you busy, type of stuff like that?
Smoke.
That's one thing.
See, I be on the game like PS4. You know, I don't got a PS5 yet, but I actually did have a PS5. But
nice.
Yeah, but then I got rid of it. Well, my mom sold it actually. But I mean, yeah, fucking like smoke. Really, that's all I do. Really, fucking like write, shit, play video games. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have some downtime.
Yeah,
like, you can't just always be working.
I mean, if I'm not out, like, you know, working, actually working, or like with them type shit, then I'm just like out back smoking or like fucking playing a game for real. Yeah.
I mean, like. you gotta have downtime to like just chill.
Yeah.
And I could play video games, but I'm like, my downtime is just learning information because it's like I'm 25, I can't play the same game. I can't play the same game.
Yeah.
I only play the same games anyway because it's like CS:GO or GTA 5 and all the same shit.
Yeah. I'm playing like 2K.
Because now whenever I'm like, okay, that game costs how much?
$60. It's like 60 is like the standard now. Like I pick one game and I stick to it, and I pick COD. And I was like, all right, well, like I'll buy the new COD when it comes out, but like that's the one game I'm buying because I don't want to like exhaust all my money on like an expensive ass game. I'm like not gonna play that much.
Yeah. I'm about to buy Far Cry, and I would fuck with like Kingdom Hearts and shit too if you ever heard that, or like I'm about to buy the new Spider-Man too. Far Cry and the new Spider-Man. Those are the next two games when we play. Type shit.
Like the only game I'm looking to buy is either Nier Automata or Nier Complicated, or probably one of those two.
Nice.
But I was trying to think of another brand instead of Nier, but those are the only two that come to mind.
Yeah, I haven't really experimented with a lot of game genres. Like, mainly, I just be playing COD.
For real. Just COD for real, yeah.
Yeah, and like...
We got Fortnite and shit.
I tried Fortnite one time. I did not like it. I can't do a third-person shooter. It's so weird. I don't...
Yeah, I was on Fortnite for a minute, but now I'm playing it more.
Nah, like, Fortnite's good. Like, I'm not going to diss it as a game. Like, it's a good game. It's just that I don't like that third-person aspect. Like, I wish... Like, I know, like, when you zoom in, it goes to first person. But, like, I don't know. I just like the mechanics in COD, definitely. But, like, I did feel like I wasted my money with Black Ops 4. Oh, definitely. That was the newest one? Horrible.
The Vanguard?
Vanguard's the newest one. Vanguard's okay. I mean, it's not great. I mean, nothing's gonna live up to Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, the original.
Yeah, that's when I started.
I mean, nothing gonna live up to that. That's like peak Call of Duty. But like, I feel like that definitely out of all the CODs that I've bought, I started first COD during around Ghosts was like the first COD I played, but I didn't like really start getting into it until like World War II, which was like 2018, and then from there on, I've like from 2017 onwards, I've been buying the CODs and whatnot. But like I feel like I wasted my money with that. I mean, that $60 game for dog shit.
Well, I mean, I feel like games like can't really be too good anymore because like I don't know, the tryhards are just gonna take it over and fucking,
exactly.
Like, if like a game is good and like gets popular. Like, it doesn't matter what game it is. Like, people are going to try to, like, fucking find out, like, how to cheat or fucking...
Oh, yeah, there's so
I don't know. Like, it's not going to be a good game anymore because, like, everybody's going to rush to it type shit and then just ruin it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it happens
especially,
with
like, the
games.
multiplayer.
Fortnite, I mean, it happened with COD, like, really. I mean, you know, a lot of people still play COD, but a lot of people don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's like totally different. Like the demographics.
CS.
Yeah, CS is really good. I mean, I think especially just like I don't play CS, but I like watching it, and it's like I don't know, just like the simplicity of it.
Yeah,
like it's not too crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it's a simple. It's like a simple formula that works.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's holding up to this day. But yeah, anytime like if there's like a weird cut, it's probably because my camera cut out.
Yeah.
It's a weird cut. But anyway, so we were just kind of talking about. I don't know why it does that. Like it. I need to figure out, and it's so bad because like I've had this camera now for like 4 years, and I always forget that I have to. I gotta fix it because it'll record for 30 minutes and then boom, it's out.
Yeah.
So definitely that's something like I have to like hit the record button after like every 30 minutes, and it's just so annoying because like I don't like doing that because it just like it like leaves weird cuts in between. I mean, at least I guess in this case it was good that I noticed because I realized that my good mic was unplugged. But yeah, so hopefully the we'll be good. It's just like damn, like so it's funny because like every time I do an interview, something like goes on. Something like doesn't go exactly according to plan. I mean, we got kicked out of the room over there. That was fine. I'm probably gonna put that in the beginning because that's just funny.
Tight.
That was funny, but yeah, like something like that. But I mean, it worked out. We still doing the interview. That's what's good. But yeah, let's see. I mean, I still got some questions here. Like I don't know how much longer you guys want to go for, or
shoot, we can go for a little bit longer.
I bet we chilling. Yeah. So, anyways, so another thing I was kind of curious about. So like, so Shark, you performed for Only Vibes. I think that was like a couple months ago. It was like a month or two ago.
Oh yeah, we both did. No, like you mean like the video?
Yeah, like the video for that. Like the video, because I remember you posted like a video. It was one of your songs. So like, what was like the like experience like doing that?
Yeah, I mean the Only Vibes. His name Jeremiah. Like he a real nigga. Like he cool. He just said he found me on Instagram and again he invited me to do that.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And it went crazy on Instagram and shit. So yeah, I really fuck with that. But he just set me up for real. Like it just said perform the song that I had Lamb there, Charlotte Lamb. That's what's good. She one of my producers, but he my DJ too. I had Lamb there playing the music. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So how did you like link with Lamb? Like how did you guys link?
We met him at a Wi-Fi show. I feel like he knew like I don't know he knew like we were like from the area type shit, so he was like from Baltimore.
Oh yeah.
So he knew like we were going to like a Wi-Fi show or some shit. So we went to the Wi-Fi show and met him.
That's what's up.
I mean that was kind of cool with him like online before that, but yeah, that's where I met him. But shoot now, he one of my like best friends for.
That's what's good. That's what's good.
Yeah, for real.
So like I guess like another person, definitely like Eric North. Like I know you guys. I mean, you guys have been collabing with Eric for like years at this point. So like, how did how did you guys meet Eric?
I feel like it started from Skype for a few of us, and then I don't know if it was
just like the music for real, I think.
Yeah, it was the music for real. Like he was just sending us his stuff with guitar, and then like we just like let's do this, and he was like okay, and then we started making songs together and things like that, and really like thugging it out and shit. So
that was when a lot more people were in Anti-World.
That was when a lot more people were in
Anti-World. I remember.
Many people now.
That was like crazy a lot of people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like talking about other Anti-World. I mean, the other Anti-World member besides you two that I've talked with is Babe, and I think he's Australian, right?
New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah. I remember it was one of the two. I couldn't remember. But like, how did you guys like link with him?
That's my bro.
Yeah.
I fuck with Babe.
I think we met him on Skype too, or something like that. Yeah, Skype. I say so.
Yeah, like Germ, like one of the realest niggas. Like,
yeah, one of the realest. Like,
yeah,
I
like,
could tell when he was like just brutally honest with
yeah.
shit.
I mean, a lot of people in Germ's position, like they would have left Anti-World already.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but yeah, he ain't going nowhere now.
You talking about 223 Germ or Germ like?
Nah, Babe, that's his name.
Oh,
yeah, my bad. That's his real name.
Oh,
okay. I call him Jeremy. I don't call him Babe. You feel me?
Okay, I see. I see. I didn't know if you're talking about because there was a rapper recently, 223 Germ, who passed. R.I.P. to him.
Oh yeah, wow. Oh, yeah, damn. Yeah, I didn't
or
know.
like I didn't know if you're talking about Germ, like I think he's in G59, like with Suicide Boys.
Oh yeah. I know him. Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that was Babe's name.
Yeah, I'm talking about Babe. Yeah.
All right, I see.
He she was I saying.
One of the realest ones. Like,
like
people in his position with the left hand.
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like it was a lot of times where like you feel me.
Oh yeah.
People would have left the group if they was in Jerry's position. So, but he didn't though. So he's still here. So yeah, he been my man like throughout the whole time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
He can call me anytime. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, you always gotta keep your homies in the collective.
Yeah, you do call me sometimes, like type shit, and it's like I haven't talked to him in like a year, but he still call me and we talk.
Yeah. So definitely like another thing. I think you mentioned this recently. I think it was on like an Instagram story. You talked about making like a syringe EP or something like that, or it was like a like a throwback basically to syringe or something like that. Not exactly.
Not
like
exactly
something new.
Throwback, but a new version.
New version.
They're gonna have to deal with the new, or they're gonna have to abandon ship at this point. They're gonna have to accept the new or jump the fuck off the ship. Please quit on me. Please quit on me, because lots of people are. So,
but yeah,
it's beautiful to see too. Like. Some people get mad. It's like, why people unfollow me? I'm just looking like it's just getting cleansed out.
Yeah, so. Bro. I mean, I fuck with the new stuff. Like I'm vibing with it. So like, what? I guess like from like a fan perspective, is like what can we like expect on like the Syringe EP?
I would say more of what I would have released as Sybyr, but I just wanted to put it on the Syringe. Syringe is basically the Sybyr archives. It's not. It's not a salute to Syringe. It's not anything. It's just archives at this point, because it's like it's just my outlet to express. If I can't put it out on Sybyr, because I got to calculate every single move for Sybyr, I got to put it on Syringe. So that's how it is. So Syringe is Sybyr archives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that. So I think you also had like Black Soldier Mac for a little while.
For a little while, and it started in February, honestly, so it's been a little bit, almost some time, but I was just like, nah, they're not gonna get it. Like, people are gonna be confused, like, what's that type shit?
Yeah.
So I just like, I'm just gonna turn Black Soldier Mac into Syringe, and then Syringe will be the archives. That's
I see that. So what was like the inspiration for like the name Black Soldier Mac? Like was that kind of like a play on Mac 17?
It was kind of like a play on Mac 17 plus Black Syringe. And then my old email, Syringe Soldier Mac. Yeah, so it was like a play on all those.
I see that. But yeah, so excuse me, but like I remember, like you were talking about it, like I remember like you had like a whiteboard and you like wrote all your names on it, and I remember seeing that, and it was just kind of like interesting because like. Just like seeing you like work through the process of like trying to figure out, okay, what names am I going to use? What's my release strategy going to be? And I found that really interesting because like a lot of artists, like they don't share that side. They don't share the business side. Like all you see is like the music and that's it. Like maybe see them in the studio or something or like behind stage, but that's all you get. Like you don't get like the business side of it. Like all the like where it's like calculating like a release strategy. So I felt that was really interesting seeing that. But yeah, so I guess like another thing I want to ask is like what is your guys' plan for like 2022 or 2023 or whatnot, like with your music? Like where do you guys want to take your careers, or just like even however far, like near future, far future, like where do you guys want to be?
I'm dropping in January. We both
got
dropping.
some-
We both
got
dropping our
some-
EP dropping in January.
January,
Yeah,
That's gonna be
like
tight.
solo EPs. Yeah,
So that's that with
yeah.
It's gonna be tight.
Then we got some shit coming together
we got some,
later down the line,
yep,
but like
that's,
after that,
yeah.
yeah, a dual tape. Fuck
Dual
it.
tape.
Nice. I was about to ask about that. Like, did you guys have any like collab tapes? Because like definitely, I don't think we've seen like a whole like you guys have a lot of songs together, but not like a whole tape where it's like
Right.
like vocals, both of you guys. Because like I mean, you've had a huge influence on you know Sybyr, like the Sybyr discography with your production, but not really like with the rapping up until recently. So
Tape,
I was gonna ask about that, like if you guys are gonna do like a whole like vocal tape together, like where both you guys are rapping. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's tight. I mess with that.
Yeah, we like 15 songs deep in right now.
Yeah.
Probably more, but
That's what's up. That's what's up.
that shit coming out after our solo tape though.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
coming
in
out.
January. I'm dropping it on the 14th. You dropping on the 21st. Yeah.
Bet. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, mark the calendar for that.
Yeah.
Hey, mark the calendar for that. I'm definitely be looking forward to that. But yeah, that's hype. That's hype.
But I definitely got I'm thinking in like 2 year steps instead of like 1 year steps because like I've been thinking in 1 year steps for like about 3-4 years. So it's like it's not healthy. So I'm trying to expand my mind to see further type shit. Because I'm trying to be here type shit. So anyway, I'm like, okay, 2022, 2023, like 5 strong projects. 5 strong projects. I don't care. I don't even care no more. Like I'll take my time with them. Like. But yeah, that's my whole goal. And then like
shit,
maybe
we starting off strong. Dropping in January.
Yeah, 2024, 2025, like really
Fucking niggas gonna be
elevated
out by
this
then.
shit. Like been elevated, like should have been on show, should have been gone to Europe by then type shit.
You know, like
Yeah.
world tour tape then by then. Like fucking at least fucking United States tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's gonna be
Yeah.
because I mean the music is good. Like dude, I feel like our music is like speaks for itself. Like,
I mean, like you've done shows
yeah.
before, and like you've got a positive reception. I honestly think a tour within the next 2 years is very realistic.
Yeah. Like niggas like play their songs at shows. Like niggas don't really be fucking with it, but every show I've been to, like niggas, they fuck with our music. So
That's what's up.
I mean, it's because it's different. Like we don't make music like niggas. Like we don't try to be like anybody.
Yeah, and I'm especially not about to make music like niggas no more.
For real, like we don't try to be like if it's not like myself I'm listening to like fucking like I don't know the same artist, like the same one artist, fucking BK the Rule, like
Yeah, bro, I
Yeet or
fucking
some
love
shit.
BK the Rule.
Yeah.
Bro, I love her
fuck
music.
Yeah.
Bro, she's
Very
crazy.
good.
Yeah, it's only like a couple artists that I really listen to, but like besides myself. But most of the time, I'm listening to like myself, just because I don't really. I don't try to make music like anybody for real.
Yeah.
So yeah, because like niggas can say like I got the same flow or anything. Like I don't care. Like for me, I don't even listen to nobody else. So it's like
Yeah, exactly. I mean, how can you like you know like bite someone's flow when you're not even listening to them?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But yeah, so like definitely you guys are like talking about like strong projects. Do you feel like there's like and I know I keep talking about release strategies, but like you got I think like both of you guys have really honed in on your release strategy. And like Sybyr, I know specifically you've talked a lot about like your release strategy, how you're planning out stuff. And I remember and I like to think of these as like a trilogy because they kind of were on the backs of each other. So like the effective 9 trillion degrees, I don't have to scream like that anymore, and Torture, I feel like
Damn.
so like
Those 3. Damn.
but yeah, those 3 albums, because like you definitely like released those in like it's a very, and this is not me trying to make like a diss, but it's like a what I'm saying is like a different release strategy than like Anti-World 2. So like those were very like they had a lot of songs to them. It's like a lot of music all at once. And I remember I can't remember exactly what you said, but I remember a video where talking about like you know, how people are like flooding the market with tons of music. And so like, how do you feel like those 2 release strategies, like which one like you rather go with, like the release a bunch of music in a short amount of time, or release like, release more like calculated releases like Anti-World 2, like investing more of your time and your energy into one release instead of a bunch of releases?
Yeah, being more tactical with it is definitely something I'm trying to be with it. And then with those 3 projects, it was last year too. So I had to take a sit down in the psych ward a couple of times in 2020. So I wasn't too proud about that, and or too happy about it either.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta focus on work on yourself.
I can't afford to go there. Like I can calm myself down and do these things, and I'm capable of doing it. That's what I'm saying. So I shouldn't be able. I can't afford to go there. So it's like.
I mean, it's a lot of time. Like
it's a lot of time, and then I have to see the bill because I'm thinking in the future. I'm like, okay, I'm going to see the bill in the mail. It's gonna insurance probably cover this, but then I'll have to pay this. That's how I'm thinking with it. So for me, it's not a good look to go.
Yeah.
Even if I need that help, but it's like I don't need that. It's not.
I mean,
it's
the
not
whole
life
health system is fucked in this country. To be honest.
But with those projects, it was definitely more. It was hot potato as fuck, honestly.
Yeah, I felt that was like a bad,
very bad. Like it was especially.
But I mean,
torture.
I made most of all the beats on Torture, but it's like. You use most of all the beats I sang at once.
At one time. And
so I feel like it was just like in the time type shit.
Yeah, and I was just like it was reminiscent of A Leaking Head 3. It was very reminiscent of A Leaking Head 3 because I did that at one time. So it was just like not a good way to cope with the shit that was going on at the time. But that's how I could like let it out. And those projects could definitely been on some archives.
Oh yeah,
like they could have definitely been on some archives doing their own thing in their own little world, and that's why I wanted to separate it again. So it's like it's not just one person; it's like 3 brands within that one person. So it's just like I see it. Yeah.
I see, yeah, because definitely it's like I remember like you dropped. I think it was Charlie Horse, and then
that released the day I was released from the psych ward the first time in 2020.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that. Now that you bring that up, I remember you saying that because I remember specifically like out of like all your releases, I remember this one specifically where I was at the time. I was walking out from school. School just ended. I check my phone. I look at Instagram. I see you drop something. So I immediately go to Spotify. Just start listening to it.
Yeah,
and, like I listen to it like
that shit too.
all the way the car ride
not
home.
most of them, but a lot of them on there. I mean,
like I remember like the exact time and place. And man, that would have been I'm in my senior year now, so that would have been my sophomore year.
Oh yeah.
So that would have been my sophomore. That was like right before COVID. I remember that too. Like that was like right before the whole pandemic, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like I think back then, because that's like late 2019 was like, because like I mean I've been listening to you since like probably like right before the change from Syringe to Sybyr. So like around like 2017, something like that. But like late 2019, I think it was when you did that song with Josiah, because like you were actually, if I remember right, you were the only feature on Josiah's album. Let me look. I gotta fact check this.
What they need to fix is the tagging for my name on
the
track.
metadata.
The metadata and shit.
Yeah, I think I remember
they need to add the right Sybyr to it because every time I click it, I see nothing on there. Same thing with Gregor. They gotta change the metadata.
I don't know why I thought you were the only feature on there, but
he probably had 6ix9ine on there too.
Yeah,
right?
he had 6ix9ine on there. He had 6ix9ine, Young Bands, Travis Barker, and Snot. But I know why I was thinking you were the only feature. I totally forgot about Case 19 Shenanigans. I was just thinking about You Can't Take Me. Because, like, I remember that song. When that dropped, I was like, okay, I gotta, like, I knew who you were. I was, like, familiar with, like, a few of your songs. I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? I gotta go deep into his stuff. And that's when I started listening to, like, your stuff like crazy. And that's when, like, I bought this hoodie. Which I don't think you guys are even selling anymore. Like I checked the website.
Like some other person created that one, and I'm just trying to discontinue that as fast as possible.
Yeah. I don't know. This is like my favorite one. I've had this for a couple of years now. I remember. Man, this is still like one of my favorite hoodies that I got. Like I wear it all the time, and obviously I had to wear it today because like, obviously the one time. Most important for me to wear the hoodie, obviously the Anti-World interview, but yeah, I mean that's crazy. Like, just like I'm thinking about that, like how much has changed, like with you guys' career from like just even that time point. I mean, like even not even thinking like all the way back to 2017, but just like 2020 to 2021 and soon 2022, like how much has changed with the music and like how much has evolved, like not only with your discographies but like the scene in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, keep evolving, man. For real.
Yeah.
Keep getting better. Keep getting better. Yeah.
Keep meditating, keep journaling, everything.
Yeah. Those are all things that are like really important that I feel like I need to do. Like, I mean, I meditate sometimes, but like I don't really be journaling. I feel like I need to start journaling
I meditate
more.
sometimes. Yeah.
I gotta journal more. That would really help me out. Like just get my thoughts on a paper, because like I know like keeping a journal like that's like a good form of therapy for real. Excuse me. But yeah, so one last question I wanted to ask before we end off the interview, because I don't know if they're gonna kick us out soon. But yeah, because like they said,
they probably close at 5 or some shit.
Yeah, I think they close at 5. But so but anyways, so the last question I wanted to ask before I end off the interview is like, I know there's a lot, and I touched on earlier in the interview, like kind of like about like the whole like influence you guys have had on the underground. So like to any like up and coming or just like I guess like rapper, you know, like aspiring rappers, like what, like kind of like what is your advice to them?
Say, well, you gotta believe in yourself, bro. Like, you gotta believe in yourself or like nobody else will believe in you. Like, for real. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I surprised a lot of people when I started like this rapping shit. Like, absolutely. I used to just be like an antisocial nigga, like depressed and shit. But like, I mean, I'm still like that. But like, I mean, no, you just gotta believe in yourself for real, or nobody else will.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah. And like niggas still might not fuck with the shit like you drop, but you still.
I mean, you gotta. I mean,
gotta push it. Like
it's important to drop what you want to drop.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what's the fun of making music if you don't like what you're dropping?
Yeah.
And I'll say, just keep persevering. Keep persevering, because that will pay off.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's very important. I feel like just like staying consistent, staying true to what you believe in, and just like working your best and investing in yourself, not only like monetarily but like just mentally. Just like spending time working on yourself, like you're saying, like journaling, meditating, you know, like taking care of yourself, really. Like I think that's like number one.
I'm on, honestly. I'm on right now. I'm on right now.
Absolutely. I think just like taking care of yourself is like absolutely like very important, I feel like.
I feel like, you know, just like you know, every drop getting better. For real, like, especially for me, like, cause I'm starting to like, you know, improve now. But you know, this nigga always improving.
He's definitely improving. Like, I can hear it too. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my engineering, like, fucking, I focus a lot like on the mixes and shit now. I'm about to start mixing some of his songs now soon. But fucking like, I don't know. I just take my time on the shit now. For
especially
real,
just like compared to like, I mean, I think the first project for me I remember was like Dead Broke, I think, like your EP.
It was like Alter or some shit, like way before that. Like it was like literally when I first started rapping. So like, but Deadbeat was the one after that.
I'm thinking. No, I remember
the first one kind of.
Yeah, Deadbeat. That's right. I don't know why. There's a Lil Peep and It's Okay to Cry EP called Dead Broke. That's I don't know why I was thinking of that, but it's just both dead something. So I don't know why I thought Dead Broke. I have it. Whoops. I have it literally in my my notes. I was gonna ask you about Deadbeat, but yeah, like I remember when that's when like I first got into your rapping. I feel like I knew you because like the production like was Sybyr, but I that was the first time I ever heard like your rapping. Just like I remember like compared to that, because I was listening to that like yesterday, just like kind of like going through your discography for research, and I remember like just like the difference between like Deadbeat and A4L is like huge, like, especially like not with just the production, but like just like your rapping in general, like you have your own style.
And I feel like it'll be like it's like another gap between like A4L and like the shit I'm about to drop in like January. For real, like I don't know, I just feel like I don't know, over like the last couple of months, like it's been like
absolutely
improving, and fuck, what the fuck was I gonna say? Shit, yeah, maybe I remember in like 5 seconds, but yeah.
It's all good. But yeah, but anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out and doing this interview.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this was really fun. Like, I mean, this has been in the works for a long time. We've really just putting this interview together, so I'm really happy that we were able to do it finally. And so yeah, but like I said, thank you guys so much if you're still watching for sticking through the entire interview. But yeah, make sure to go check out both Shark Breach and Sybyr. I'll have all their stuff in the description down below. Make sure on the lookout. They're both going to be dropping EPs in January, which probably by the time this interview comes out will be out. But yeah, so anyways, make sure to check them out. Also make sure to check me out. I also got my own music. I'll have all that stuff linked in the description down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know who you want me to interview next. Now I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.
This nigga's bitch got passed around. Smoking it, oh yeah, I'm in the clouds. I'm with my shooter from Greece. Sprout, you niggas for breeze. Going around, I'm spinning like gas. Shorty en el miro para atrás. Fucking around for good. Todas estas niggas saben que voy para arriba. Bitch, I'm smoking sativa. Yeah, you know I don't need her.